In this video, I want to talk about how the Vegas trip went with my sprained ankle, sourcing at the Ross store, and then some of the ins and outs, some cool shots of Vegas. Vegas trip started off with a bit of a downfall, and that was I sprained my ankle subbing for my buddy's softball team. And that's because this time it was actually his birthday, so I'm like, okay, fine, I'll help you out. When it comes to hand-eye coordination, I'm terrible. Like, baseball's bad, soccer's good. I was so excited that I hit the ball that I went dashing off to first, and then I forgot that you can run through first. And anyways, I tried to stop, and that's when I heard like pop, pop, pop 3 times. The next morning, it didn't feel quite as bad, but it was still swelled. So my wife's like, yeah, maybe you should go get it looked at. I kept it elevated the rest of the day because then I went golfing with the guys. And then my wife was driving us to the airport. So you'll see some pictures here of me having my foot up and trying to deal with it. But it's been a lot better though. And it was actually an opportunity to really focus on and figure out exactly where I needed to go, the ASD conference. If I could back it up for 1 second though, I will say when we first got there, it was a oops on my part because I didn't come with business cards. So we actually had to go to Staples to pick them up, and it was after they had closed, so they left them outside, and I was greeted with all these grasshoppers. I mean, check this out, guys. It was ridiculous all over the place. As part of that walking around, we actually walked about 12 miles. I include a screenshot of the actual Apple Health here. But it was kind of wild because they had a Ross store and it actually had the same prices as back home, like exactly $9.99 hats and $13.99 for Under Armour shorts and all that. So it was really crazy because I actually walked away with about 7 different items, 8 different items, and it's going to be enough to fit in the carry-on. So I was kind of excited that I got a little bit of work done, but yet got to see this awesome Ross. I mean, check out these pictures, guys. Like, there's shoes all over for men's, there's shoes all over for women's. The shorts is huge. Everything is just huge there. Front case is loaded at this Ross. The women's shoes were loaded, men's shoes were loaded. Found a few things. Gonna go check out now. I got to meet up with William, who goes by Family Joyride on Instagram. And we talked about all things wholesale and how the ASD conference was. We met at Wahlburgers and we were actually going and talking about wholesale for almost 2 hours, 2.5 hours. I don't know if you just saw that guy, but that was kind of awesome. So it was really awesome to meet with William because I could hear his experience about the ASD and how it went for him. And not to mention when I was with .com Drew, which you'll see in this video about the ASD, some of the things that came out of that, you just get that different perspective. But I mean, the principles are the same, and that is you're really just trying to feel out the energy of everyone and see kind of what they have to offer and where they're coming from, as well as troubleshoot them. But really, it's just an initial contact. Other things that we did though included going to an amazing meal at the Lago, and that was really good. And we were kind of surprised on the portions, but you know, that's how it goes with fancy food, and it was super good because I never tried clams in the past. I'll include some pictures of that though here too. Probably the coolest part though was you were just right outside of the fountains in the Bellagio, so I got a couple shots of that too. I'm not sure what we're gonna do today. Today's actually our last day here. I think we're gonna do a little bit more tourist stuff, maybe hit the pool, but it's been good. The sprained ankle kind of sucks, but definitely worth the trip out here. Again, if you wanna see some of the ASD stuff, check out that video. We're just gonna have some more fun here and kind of finish up the day. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comments below. Peace.